Good afternoon, Facebook friends. I'm back. I just wanted to come on here real quickly and give you a flip through of one of my most recent pieces that I've made, one of the most recent journals. And I absolutely love it. I have this one posted in my Etsy store, Mystical Rose Journals, and I'll put my Etsy store in the link below. I just wanted to come on here today to show it to you and just say hi. And so welcome, and here we go. This journal that I made recently within the last month is, the cover is fabric, and it's actually, I guess you would call it vintage. It's from the 90s, so the fabric is a quilt pattern that I had. I had this hanging in a bedroom of ours, and I made it. I purchased the fabric. The fabric itself had patches on it, and I just sewed, following the lines, because I'm not a professional sewer, but I can follow lines for the most part. They're kind of little, straight. So, after a while, I got a little tired of the decoration, so I put it away. I didn't get rid of it. And when I was cleaning out some stuff, I noticed it. I thought, man, that would make an amazing cover. So I do have pieces of this, and I may even put a few pieces of this in my Etsy store. If you would like, let me know on the comments below if that's something that you would like to have a small piece of this fabric to make your own journal. But I love it. So once I made it into, cut it up into 12 by 9, because that's usually about the size that I like to make of my journals. I decided to go ahead and sew this again, because this was actually white, and I thought, I'm going to do black, because I feel it would just pop more. You could see it more, especially because over time the fabric had aged, which was also a beautiful, yummy aging color there. And I put book corners and a book plate with the word blessed, because maybe somebody would like to use this as their journal to write their meditations as they read scripture, what have you. I did the same on the back, and then I was gonna put like a beigey lace closure with the eyelet, but I decided to go with a white, and I just feel it just gives it a good contrast and balance. And I was deciding how to cover the spine, and I found this ribbon. I got this at Hobby Lobby, and I just thought, the busyness of it, the vintage looking of the fabric, I thought this is a great combination. And then I added a little bit of white lace on the edge there, and I really loved the way it turned out. So let's go ahead and go inside and look at the inside of this journal. Give you a quick flip through here. I've mentioned before that I love to put lace on the edge of the pages, and I did that here as well. And again, I used white. Most times I use like a beigey color, but I just feel like it's a good balance. It's kind of like a little collage of different colors. Inside, I did leave the batting, because this material had batting between it, and this is the other side of the material. In between that, I had batting, and I took it off of the cover part, but I left it for the pocket, and I just really love the way that turned out. So you have a beautiful little pocket there. I used different printable papers from just different things I had. I believe this is a wallpaper paper, digi from maybe TaylorMade Journals. I hope that's where I got this. I don't quite remember where. I know I had it in my stash, so I used it there. And then I had another kit and other pieces of it that I just made some journaling cards, and I also used some of the scrapbook paper that's a little thinner to use as pages. And I ended up making this one into a large pocket. And this is also printable. I think it's that wallpaper, or it's called Beautiful Papers. I believe it's what it's called. I'll have to double check, and I might leave it in the description box below. I made a journaling card, a large one. I collaged just different papers I had and little ephemeras, and I put it on there for you to you can write on that large card there, and I just thought that was a cute little fun pocket. More of those printables. I made another collage pocket, adding, you know, layers on it, and here's a few more pieces of that one printable there. And I got different size papers to use as in my signature, and I had this beautiful lime pink paper that it went well, and I ended up, you know, putting the ink on the sides just to give it a little bit more vintage look to it. Some more of that craft paper from Hobby Lobby. They have such beautiful papers there. Again, I did the same thing to this side where I put that printable on that side there, and I did a large collage card here for you to write on, and, you know, maybe title it with something. You can actually maybe even put a photo and then, you know, use it however you wish there. This is some coffee dyed line school paper that I coffee dyed. More of that beautiful printable with the lace trim on the side. A few videos back, I had talked about how I had helped my friend move her classroom, and this was one of the maps that I found in one of the cabinets and she gave me, and it was already vintagey looking and a beautiful patina look or whatever. I don't remember how to say it, but and I just, you know, inked it a little bit just to give it an even yummier look, and I coffee stained this card, and I thought I would put it here just so that you can journal on it and put your thoughts on there. And I'm always on the lookout for pretty paper clips to use, and you'd be surprised how you find those. They're so fun. More printables. Here we go. A music paper. My daughter, when she was young, she played the piano, and now that she's all grown up and she's lost interest in playing, so she was, you know, we had a bunch of music papers, music books that I didn't know what to do with until I started junk journaling, and now it's like, man, these are treasures. So all of this old paperwork, and I can kick myself now because I got rid of old dictionaries and school books and stuff that, you know, I never thought that I was going to do this kind of art that now I wish I wouldn't have gotten rid of it. Anyway, so if you have that stuff, don't get rid of it. Some beautiful coffee dyed paper. I do my own coffee dyeing, so, you know, I try different things. So it's sometimes when I don't finish my coffee, I'm thinking, oh, I'm not going to throw that coffee away. I'm just going to coffee stain some papers. And so I do that as well. My other daughter also reminds me to do that. So here's some more of the printables. You've seen me do this before in another book. I'll save the mail that comes in, and I will, you know, make it into a little pocket, cut out the back of it, you know, collage on it, and it just makes beautiful, interesting pockets. So if you do have a beautiful piece of paper that you don't want to really cover up, you can, you know, use a window envelope and you still have your beautiful image in the back. Make yourself a little pocket, and there you go. You got a large journaling card there. So you look at beautiful, and then you uncover beautiful. So we have that. Another large pocket with another collage card of just different pieces that I had. When I clean up after I've done a project, I realized, man, I could use a lot of this stuff for for another journal. So, and here's a ledger paper, more of that wallpaper printable. Here's a larger pocket that I collaged. This was from an envelope that had stamps that was, you know, postage ran through it. So I thought that's pretty neat. So I made that into a tiny little pocket, and I got a little tiny tag and I put that in there. Here's a beautiful envelope, which I've left empty, but I did line it with lined paper, which you can fill with whatever little treasure you might want to fill in there. I have some more coffee dyed paper, the printable. I believe these are wallpaper printables. I need to look at it and see, because I've had it for a little while. Here's some lined paper that I coffee stained, and then I inked the edges just to give it a very aged look. But then you can journal on it. I love the lines on it. Here's some more coffee dyed, some beautiful scrapbooking paper, which I created pockets. And then this is the middle of the journal, and here's some postcards that I just glued on there. It's a large journaling card that I'm noticing right now that I did not sew it around. I'm going to go ahead and sew it around. You don't need to sew it around because this is pretty stuck on there, just to make sure, you know, you really get in there. But I need to finish that and sew that. But if you glue it down, it'll stay. It'll stay really good. I always like to do something like this in the middle of the journal, just so that you have a beautiful layout in the middle. So now we're in the other half of the journal, and it's kind of the same. So I'm going to go a little quicker to this side. Just a few different variants on the envelope and the pockets that were collaged. So this would make a beautiful scripture journal if you journal when you pray or read scripture. Here's another one of those little cards that I made and put it into the large pocket. Another one of those. This is actual junk mail. You know, I love the pocket with the window there. And here's a large tag to go in there. And here's another one of those treasures that I found when I helped my friend move. This is a flash card, like a larger flash card. I decoupaged a napkin on that, sewed it around, inked it. And then this side, I went ahead and glued down some lined paper so that you can journal on it. And it turned into a little fun booklet. So, and when this side with where you can journal, you can still kind of see the flashcard stuff on there. So I thought that was fun. So like I say, this side is kind of basically the same as the other side. Just want to show you there. Here's that awesome map that's aged. Love to use stuff like that. Another large pocket with a journaling card that I collaged and sewn around, ready to journal on. Some more beautiful papers, some more ephemera with a pocket here that I've made, and large pocket. I love making these large journaling cards with just the different patterns. They all just kind of come together and look like they belong together. Here's some more of the journaling cards and my little technique there with the doily. And there's the end of the journal. Another pocket with the batting in the middle. Very comfy. So this journal's in my Etsy store now. So if you're interested in it, you can go on over and check that out. It's really great. And I do have a little bit more of this fabric. If anybody's interested in it, just let me know. And I'd be happy to sell you some if you'd like. And just like I said, I wanted to come on here and just say hello, show you one of my latest journals, and hopefully you will also find time to create something beautiful. And please like and subscribe to my page, my channel, and we'll be talking soon. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.